Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today we are going to have sightseeing in Varkala. This is day 2. I know I took some time to upload this video because I have been pretty busy with my work and other schedules. But this is the video where we are going to see Jatayu and also visit Kapil Beach and go to Sarwaa Cafe. So there is a lot of good footages, drone footages at the end. So stay tuned to see what all we saw, what I would recommend to do, and which cafe, etc. I would recommend to visit. So we finished our breakfast in the resort itself, and then we got a little late and started around 9:30. It was showing around 1 hour to reach Jatayu. They told that it takes some time to see that location, so we wanted to start early, but we couldn't do that because last night we were pretty tired because that was the day when we traveled from Bangalore to Varkala. So we were exhausted and couldn't get up early around 6, and we were only able to start around 9:30. The map was showing to reach Jatayu around 10:30, but then again there was some traffic and it took a bit longer to reach the location. So we reached the gate. We have to park and then also book our tickets there itself, and then head up in the cable car to see Jatayu. There was a lot of crowd, too much crowd I would say, and to book ticket it took some time. After getting our tickets, we came to the first location where there was so much crowd. Then we came to second location, there was again so much crowd. This is the third location and again so much crowds. There were like kind of toll gates at every place, and each toll gate we were spending around 20 minutes odd, and it was hot outside. We were getting really exhausted. At that point in time I was feeling that why did we even come here, because the wait and the queue was too long. And you can see again we are waiting in another toll gate kind of a location or a situation, and we had nothing to do but click photos and videos and just keep waiting. The good thing is once we got inside, the AC was there, but there were some parts where there was no AC and it was hot sun, and it was pretty hot also. Even after reaching the end gate from where we would go up and take the cable car, they asked us to sit in this room, which was like the same size as how much the cable car could accommodate. And then again we came to this location where we had the cafe and some other small shops. So we had some coffee tea because we were hungry, and then we came up to the second floor where the cable car actually is. But you can see the amount of crowd here as well. So here as well we had to wait really long. By this time I was really frustrated that did I take the right decision to even come to visit this, because such cable car and other things are really beautiful in Europe. We have visited a lot of locations in Europe. It is pretty fast, but here I just feel that there is way too much crowd versus how much the cable cars can accommodate. So we already had spent more than 2 hours just crossing the queue and coming up, and finally we got the cable car and came up, and this is the view that we can see from here. This is the first glimpse that we get of Jatayu, and we get down from the cable car, and after seeing the location it did feel good, but I was still in a confused state that was it worth it to spend 2 hours plus in that queue, waiting so long. But you can see the views that we got from there. Definitely the top part where Jatayu is there is really good. There is a lot of sights that you can see from top and feels good, but I'm still confused whether I would kind of recommend or not recommend. My take is, if you are really keen that you have to see it, do visit. But if you are somebody who doesn't have a lot of patience, then I would say to skip. It can get a little difficult for the ones who have small kids, because it is hot and also you have to wait really long in all of these queues to come up. The views are good, I would say it does look good, but based on your situation you decide what you want to do. I think we went there over weekend, that's why that much rush. But if you go on weekdays, especially around Wednesdays or so, you might find little less crowd, or you would want to try it in second half where you would see the sunset and all. But for us, when we reached around 11 o'clock, it was extremely crowded. We have a temple at top and the idol is made of gold. That's why he is stopping me to not click videos there. And there are small shops where you can buy small items, decoration items specifically. At top you will not find any food, so make sure you carry some snacks or something, and definitely carry your water bottle because it gets really hot. It was windy, so for us it was okay, and there are monkeys also there, so make sure you don't have food items which are open because they are going to latch onto it. And here we have the shop which has small idols and other decorative things. We spent around 1 hour at the location, and then after looking at all corners and angles, we decided to go down. We did not spend a lot of time because we had to visit Kapil Beach, then we had to go to Sarwaa Cafe. So that's the reason we rushed a bit. And while coming down also there was crowd, lot of them. So this part is not good, the coming part and the going part, because again you have to wait for the cable car to come and then only you can go down. So there is also long queue for that. So I was really frustrated by this time that I really want to exit the door. So for 45 minutes or 1 hour sightseeing, you lose almost 4 hours just trying to go up and come down. When we were coming down, we decided to finish our lunch here because otherwise it will get late. Usually when you think that the next location I'll have my lunch, you tend to find nothing. This is unknown location for us, so here there was lunch, whatever it was there we had. And there were some shops here you can see. If you're interested in shopping, you can do. I was not at all interested in that. I was worried to have my food because I was hungry and exhausted and a little frustrated. So I focused on my food while my wife was still looking around to find some items to buy, so I let her to do that. And after doing that, after finishing our lunch, we came down and finally exiting the door. Great to see the location, but would I want to come back again? No, probably I would want to research a bit more to see when crowd is less, and then only I would come, not unplanned definitely. I wanted to fly my drone, but it was not allowed in that location, so I went away from that location quite far. And because my drone has a 3x mode, so I tried to take off the drone really far and use my 3x mode in my drone, and this is what I got. This is the closest that I could go, and that too this is in zoom mode. I couldn't go further because then again it will be security issues. So from far whatever I could capture I did. Still a good view compared to getting nothing. I'm still happy that I got something instead of nothing, and it does look good, but if it could have gotten a little bit more closer, we would have got a more better view. I have seen a lot of other drone flyers fly on top of it. Maybe they would have taken permission beforehand to fly. So after this we straight away go to Kapil Beach, and this is how it looks. The road starts from here. You can get down and click photos and videos here, but we wanted to explore on the same road what is ahead, and we kept going on. I wanted to fly my drone here, but then again I thought let's go ahead and see what is ahead, and then I will come back and fly my drone. And this place looks good. It looked very similar to what I have seen in Kundapura beach, the lake on one side and the sea on one side. So that was good. Definitely good drone shots will come. We explored further what is there, and then I decided to come back to the main location on the beach where I could fly my drone. But one point to note, while we were moving ahead, we saw a good resort here. It's a very peaceful location. I couldn't get hold of the name of the resort, but if you find a resort in Capil Beach and you don't want to get into crowded parts of the city, you can find a good resort here and also stay. I'm pretty sure the morning sunrise and the sunsets would be beautiful here. Finally, I take off my drone in this location and the shots look really beautiful to me. You tell me whether you like these shots or not. So we spent around 1 hour at this location, and then we headed to Cafe Sarwaa because that was coming up as recommended in Google. So we also thought let's visit and see what exactly is there. It is on the cliff, so that's the good thing, and you will have sunset views. So we head for the cafe, and it's not that far, I think around 30 minutes. And we reached the cafe. The entry looked something like this. The first thing I wanted to do is check with the management if I can fly my drone, and they allowed me to do so, so that was not an issue. But there was some paragliding going on in that location, so I had to be a little careful to make sure I don't come in their way, and be cautious where I'm flying, because that would be another problem. So this is how the entrance looked, and you can see for yourself the beach view, how it looks. This place was also pretty crowded. You have to wait in queue for some time to get a seat. So I thought we will first go down and see how the beach looks like, and I will take off my drone as well and get some initial shots, because you never know when it starts raining here. And I wanted to capture the sunset shots, but some preliminary shots I took just to be sure that I have some footages and not get too greedy. So we go down. The staircase is pretty steep, and you get some really good views from the staircase, and we clicked some photos and videos on mobile as well. The views were really good, and as we got down we could see the beach, and we spent some time there enjoying the waves and dip our feet. And then I found a spot a little towards the left where I decided to take off my drone, and these are all the views. I hope you will like it. So I took very few shots of the cafe from the beach and also the beach shot. I had only one battery, so I did not want to exhaust it. because I knew that the footages in the late evening or around sunset will be better. So we decided to spend some time there, click some photos, and then we walked up. And because we had booked our seat, so we had already spent 30 minutes plus here, so we walked up. Now it is going to be a steep climb, so going to be a little hectic because it's sunny also. So still we decided to go up because we were hungry by now and wanted to eat something and chill there till the time it is sunset time, where we will come back again and take more drone footages. So finally we did make it to the top after the steep climb. It was little exhausting, but then again okay, right? You get to exercise a bit, your thighs workout is good, so good enough for the day in terms of workout. But yeah, coming back to the cafe, we found our seat and now finally we can have something. The views were already getting better because the golden hour kicked in and everybody was clicking photos and videos. So after having something, we again gained energy to go back down, right? Going down is easy, but then you have to come up. The only good thing is when you're going to come up, the sun would have gone down, so it would not be that hot. But then again, the energy, right, the excitement to take off the drone and get these cool footages was pushing me to go down there as soon as possible and get those crazy amazing shots. It had gotten a little dark and I was using my Pocket 3, which has the 1-inch sensor. The footage was still good. The good thing is even the drone has a 1-inch sensor, so it will be able to capture low light. So let's see what I capture. So finally the drone is down and I did fly to my satisfaction. A lot of footages, I really loved it, hope you liked it too. And we came back up, it was already dark, but then again with the lights it was more tranquil and the place was fully lit. There were some shops here as well where you can find a small souvenirs and items. The place was fully lit with light. It was looking totally different versus how we entered this place in the evening. The day was still not over for us. It was around 6 or 7 and we decided that we will go to the North Cliff again because this was our last day in Varkala. So we decided to go there and spend some 1 hour there and see the shops and the lights around that area. So we reached there here, the North Cliff. We spent some time here, have some food and relax for the day because anyways tomorrow morning we have to travel. The place totally transforms at night, and with so much of LED lights, it looks very different and unique, and the vibe is really good. So after spending some time there, we decided to go back to our resort where we will finally have our dinner and close the day. So pretty hectic day, specifically the time we spent around Jatayu, and the sun was also pretty hot today, so we got little exhausted, but then again we used the day to the fullest. We managed to visit a lot of locations, the important ones specifically, and that gives us a good view of how Varkala is. And I would definitely recommend the Sarwaa Cafe. The views were really good there. The Kapil Beach is also good, you can visit. The drone footage there were also really good, but I think the sunset in Sarwaa Cafe was the best among all. So that's all for today guys, and thank you for staying back this long. So next video would be about the next day where we are visiting. I will not disclose that now. Some change in plan happened and you will see in the next episode. Thank you and have a good rest of the day.